Good morning. Good morning to the Ring of Power. Good morning to the rising sun. Good morning to all the ones who on the ground of their heart still are looking, what is peace about? How can we respond to this global situation where we are in? So I am here in my prayer. I'm coming from my meditation, and now with the rising sun, choosing the card for this week. And I choose the second time now, and now I can show the cards. We have the first version here in Tamara. I choose once more the card of the snake. Imagine the snake as part of a peace community. And facing the situation of this world, I have to say, it feels a bit tender to come now, exactly now in this time, with what we call a gift to the world, the Stone Circle book with the cards of the Tarot. We even thought about, shall we step back in this situation where the war is so immensely growing on the globe? And no, it's exactly my or our own answer. And I see how deeply we have to look to really find the answer on a social level and on a spiritual level. What is peace about? And when I'm going to the area of Canaan, where we once had the peace pilgrimage with the big vision, a peace research village instead of a tank, and then go back to a time just before patriarchal culture, patriarchal religion started. The snake was a sacred being, and it's standing so much for for the sensual part of life, that life is in matter. And I think as long as we suppress these energies, we will not be able to find peace. We will not be able to realize peace. And we are thankful that we have this little place here in Tamara, which reminds us, become who you really are. Look that you are standing for life. Look that you are standing for this earth body, and that injustice cannot happen. Then it's not easy to face the situation. There is not a big comfort what we can offer when we see what is happening. We had here some very touching rituals. We had, for example, last week a ritual with Haneen, who went out of Gaza years ago, and we supported her, and she asked to come to Tamara to have a prayer in our stone circle. And we did hold her in community. Israelis were with us, and also Aida, who is from Palestine. And this pain, this desperation, this suffering, and then just holding, just being there with compassion. And then when she entered the prayer, rain started, and we are waiting for rain, as you know. And it was this moment when the sky even is crying with us. And we have to face that this is the situation where we are in. And it feels very tender to say there is a possibility. Let's step out of the system of war. Let's find system where peace has a chance. And so snake wisdom for me is mainly really about a full transformation. We have to be ready to fully anchor our heart in the beauty and unity of life. And from there, we will receive the answers, what to act, how to act. And I'm in my heart so deeply with all our Israeli friends, with all our Palestinian friends, and we are refusing to create new kind of enemies. We are refusing to say these are the guilty ones, these are the right ones. But what we know, we cannot end war with a crime. And for me it's clear, I have to say, I feel that the government of Israel is since a long time not acting in direction of peace. And for me it's clear that what Hamas did is a big crime. But Can you go to the people who now live in Gaza? Do we see that it's happening a genocide? I can call it like this. We close the borders, they have no way out, and then we kill? What is going on? Where is our humane heart to say, no, we are not part of this crime. We are reacting from our heart, from our compassion. And the same when we see how many Israeli people now lost family members, what they have to face. We just are here with compassion. And we say, crime cannot end war. Killing cannot end death. We have to find new ways. And I'm with Rosa Luxemburg, who says, sometimes I'm thinking we have to step out of humanity. How can we conquer real humane reactions in our hearts? We have to find them in ourselves. Can we go closer when we see that my family was killed? Isn't it a normal reaction to react with revenge? So I give thanks to all the ones who don't react with revenge, who still go with the adventure that peace will be possible. And I want to quote a doctor, a Gazan doctor from Gaza, Izzeldin Abuleish, who lost his wife, and he said so clearly, we cannot fight disease with disease, and we cannot fight death with death. And I want to quote a woman who lost in her early years her life in a concentration camp, Etty Hilsen, a real role model for me. And she wrote, I will read it, one day we shall build a whole new world. Against every new outrage and every fresh horror, we shall put up one more piece of love and goodness, drawing strength from within ourselves. We may suffer, but we must not give up. Yes, this is my tender call to the world, and that we name now the new book about the Stone Circle a gift to the world. It's meant this is the gift in our heart, where we stay with, where we want to find the courage, where we want to find people who work with us, research with us. How can we really end war? And there, Snake Wisdom reminds us to very, very old peace research villages where people knew how to live with life, with the water, with the fire, with the plants, with all beings, in resonance with other peace communities, and really inhabiting this planet Earth with beauty and love. So let's anchor our heart in unity, and let's dare to speak where we see injustice, without judging, but with clarity. I wish all of us a blessed week. Ya Asim.